There was once a powerful king who lived in a palace of glass. He had thousands of servants and more gold than he could count. But the king was a prisoner, not of an enemy, but of his own mind. Every night, a voice whispered to him, "Something terrible is coming. You are not safe. You are not enough." The king could not sleep. He could not eat. He spent his days pacing the halls, waiting for a disaster that never arrived. He asked his doctors, "Give me a medicine for my fear." They had none. He asked his generals, "Build me a wall against my thoughts." They could not. One day, a traveling monk entered the palace. He looked at the king's tired eyes and said, "I have a cure for your ghosts. But you must spend one night in the silent room at the edge of the forest." The king was terrified. "I cannot go there," he cried. "In the silence, the voices are louder. The monsters are bigger." The monk smiled. "The monsters are only big because you are running from them. Stand still, and they will shrink." The king, having no other choice, agreed. The king entered the room. As the door locked behind him, the silence hit him like a wave. Immediately, his mind began to race. What if the roof collapses? What if my enemies have found me? What if I never leave this room? The shadows on the wall began to grow. He saw the faces of his past mistakes. He saw the failures of his future. He began to sweat. He wanted to scream. He wanted to break the door down. But he remembered the monk's words, "Stand still." Instead of fighting the thoughts, the king did something strange. He looked at the monsters. He said to the shadow of failure, "I see you." He said to the shadow of death, "I see you." He began to breathe, in and out. With every breath, he realized something incredible. The shadows were not made of stone. They were made of attention. When he stopped fighting them, they lost their shape. He realized that his anxiety was like a fire. It only stays alive if you keep feeding it wood. By sitting still, he had stopped the fuel. When the monk opened the door the next morning, he didn't find a broken man. He found a king who was truly a ruler. The king stood up and said, "I am no longer afraid of the shadows." The monk replied, "The shadows will always exist, Your Majesty. But now you know they are just ghosts created by your own light. You didn't need a wall to protect you. You only needed to stop running." Friends, your anxiety is the same. It is a ghost in a silent room. Don't fight it. Don't run from it. Sit with it, breathe, and watch it fade. The only thing you ever had to fear was the fear itself.